So this started because he had made a tweet about ads on Twitch, and someone had said, well, 1 to 2 ads are fine. 8 unskippable ads makes the content unwatchable, especially live content. It's either ad blocker or I just don't watch it all. We're all going ad blind, and the more ads they serve us, the less we pay attention, and the less our eyeballs are worth. And Pyro said, well, if you aren't subbing, then you may as well unfollow and leave the stream, because you aren't doing anything to support the streamer. Sorry if that makes you feel guilty or something, but it's the truth. Which is obviously just an unbelievably shit take, and like the audacity to say this. The audacity to say this to someone who might be watching you on Twitch, who might consider watching you on Twitch. Damn, bro, I've been subbed you for a while, but to say if you aren't subbed, you should just unfollow and leave the stream because you don't want to watch a chain of ads just sounds bad. They even said a couple is fine. This viewer is just as right. Yeah, the guy didn't even say I won't watch ads, fuck you. What he said was, I'll watch a couple ads, but if there's a lot of ads, that's kind of rough. And so instead of getting upset with Twitch for making content unwatchable on the platform, instead of getting upset at Twitch, who is actively sabotaging you by making it very difficult for people to stay in your stream because they're getting slammed with ads. Instead of directing your anger at them, no, it's the viewers that are the problem. It's the viewers that are too poor to sub. It's not even about being poor. They don't want to sub, and that's their problem. They're just bad viewers because they don't want to sub. What are you? What? It's the viewers are they're the one. They're on your side, bro. They're on your side. You don't want ads. You don't want to have to run so many ads. They don't want to watch so many ads. You're on the same team, bro. Why are you doing this? Why are you antagonizing the people that you're so upset about them not subbing? People really, people really do not like being told what to do. That's another little piece of advice for you. Even if Pyromancer had never said anything crazy and stupid, and even if he had never done anything like that, and he had always been like super wholesome, and everyone loved him, right? If he came out one day and said, "Hey, if you're not subbing, fuck you. You should not sub," all the people that had maybe wanted to sub would say, "Huh," or even if they were sub, they would be upset about that. You're antagonizing your own supporters. The assumption here, the premise here is that their time, a viewer's time, does not have value. Their time doesn't have value. What this whole idea is based upon. If someone's sharing their time with you, that's not good enough. Only their money matters. You're biting the hand that feeds you. It really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Pyromancer then made another tweet saying, "Sorry to tell you this." I love this so much too. I really hope Pyromancer gets back on Twitter. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's the smartest thing he ever did to not be on Twitter. He needs to get off Twitter and get his shit together." No, Pyro, I don't want you to get your shit together. Well, I kind of do. I want you to get your shit together in real life. But if you could keep acting like a clown on social media, that would be really good. Because this is very entertaining. And if you could keep doing this on Twitter, it would be really good. Like, I want you to do better in real life, feel better. But, bro, this is super funny what you've written. This is super fucking... This is like a copy pasta has been born. It says, sorry to tell you this because it's gonna break your little heart, but... if you're a streamer that doesn't even average 3 to 5 viewers, you aren't much of a streamer. Stop walking around spouting opinions about streaming as if you have any idea what's going on. Sorry. Not sorry. It's such a good copy pasta. It's such a... I don't think I've seen anyone doing it. Sorry to tell you this. It's gonna break your little heart, but if you're a streamer who doesn't even average 3 to 5 ads, you aren't much of a streamer. Stop walking around spouting opinions about Doritos, Cool Ranch, Papadilla, as if you have any idea what's going on. Sorry, not sorry. It's just funny. But anyway, about what he's actually said here. About what he's actually said. Memeing aside. What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck is this? What are you doing? You're getting up here on your high horse. I don't even know who he's referring to here. Who's the subtweet at? But I cannot imagine saying something like this. Because I personally see my fellow streamers as coworkers. We share the co-working space, that is Twitch. And our boss is like, feels like doesn't really give a shit about us. Okay? So just like how the viewers are on our team, the other streamers are really on your team too. Because we share a lot of the same issues. Like we are all suffering from the ads. We're all suffering from the absolutely shit discoverability of the platform. There's problems that we share. I cannot imagine like standing on the rooftop and shouting to all the other streamers that like how they need to do their job or how they need to do their hobby, or it's so discouraging too to say that, because everybody starts somewhere, man. And every streamer who has been able to turn this into a career, or even someone who's just seen their numbers grow over time, right? We all remember how fucking hard it is in the beginning to build any kind of momentum at all, to get anyone to give a shit. And it's so discouraging because there's going to be weeks and weeks of grind where you feel like you're not even talking to anybody. You got to learn how to talk to yourself because there's nobody in the chat wanting to talk. And it's just like, you just have to do your best no matter what. And push through all the discouraging feelings and self-doubt and all that, so that way you can keep doing what you want to do, right? I'm not like, I think that if you are going to be in the online space, you are going to try to be a streamer, you shouldn't let things like this bother you, because that will, people are going to talk shit all the time. People are going to go out of their way to hate on you and discourage you all the time. It's going to happen, and honestly, you need to get used to it, because it's just, that's part of being an online personality. But it's like, it's already so rough for small streamers. They don't need extra discouragement from you. They don't. They don't. Like, there's a lot of factors, by the way, that can go in to viewership also. And it doesn't even, like, there's a lot of cases where you could be the most entertaining streamer in the whole wide world, but if your game is oversaturated, if you just don't have a following yet, you're going to struggle for a while, man. So it's just complete bullshit. It's just absolute and complete bullshit, and it's obvious to me that he's just projecting. One thing that a lot of people have been repeating, and I tend to agree, is that he is really upset right now because viewership is way down, but it's down all across the FFXV category, to be honest. The game's in a little bit of a lull, but when he came into the FXV community, he was doing the main story quests, and he had like 5K viewers. He had like, it was really popping off at the time for all the FXV streams, and that can't last. It's unnatural growth. It was a very unusual period in the lifespan of FXV, and you can't expect that to always last. Like, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. It just happened that during that time, it was a very high. And I think that after things settled down a lot, he became really bitter about it. And he started blaming the viewers for it. From what I understand, like, he had quit his job, he got a new car, like, he got a house and everything. These kinds of numbers just could not have been sustainable for anyone. Like, if you look at the whole category, it's all just kind of lower right now, which is normal. Like, if you've been in the game for long enough, you've seen, especially with MMOs, especially with FXV, like, you're not going to be averaging 5K viewers every day. Who's averaging 5K viewers sitting around in their island sanctuary? It's just not really, it's not realistic, you know? Like, you can coast for a while on a very popular game and very popular, like, MSQ content, but you can't do that forever. At a certain point, you have to just get back to the grind. Like, you just have to get back to what really matters, which is connecting to your viewers, having fun, and enjoying yourself. I do know, though, that when he did the 14 main story quests, he put ads during important cutscenes to motivate the non-subs to sub. He was doing this on purpose, so that way people... I'm sorry. It's so stupid. It's fucking funny as shit, dude. He's thinking... What are you thinking, man? You're like, okay, you know what? You know I can get people to sub? I'll give them an experience that's so fucking terrible. They'll pay me to stop it. Did you know that people can just close the window? They can actually just click a different tab. They can get up and go do something else. Like, I feel like maybe that would work if the viewers were literally chained to the chairs, forced to watch you, and they can't go on any other website. They can't watch anyone else. Yeah, then maybe they'll be like, please, God, make the ads stop. It's too many. Anything. What is it? I'm only $5. Okay, where's my wallet? Let me find... What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Like, you realize you gotta win people over a little bit. You gotta win them over. It's not like, oh, they don't like you, they hate you, or they want to sub. No in between. There's no, like, in his mind, I guess there's no different. There's like, either it's a barnacle, there's like free watchers, free to play watchers are just sitting there doing nothing, contributing nothing. They're like barnacles on the whale, right? Or they actually care about me and they're gonna subscribe and give me the money with no in between. In this universe, how does someone go from being like go from one end to the other? How does that happen? I guess by just being really uncomfortable with so many ads. I don't know, bro. Because I think that he had a different tweet that was like, oh, you shouldn't have an ad blocker on when you're watching the streamer at all because you're screwing them out of the money. Here's the other thing about Pyromancer. So I remember him having like a come to Jesus moment. And I remember him coming into my chat every now and then, and he really seemed like he was trying to be a better person. I was just really trying to be nicer, really trying to like look deeper and grow and stuff. And I remember being really, I'm like, wow, we can have some fun together. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm proud of you. Looks like you're coming along. That's great, man. And I still hold out hope that can happen. I do. I would never give up on anyone. But why? What was that about in the end? I think maybe it was just like, did he get it in his head like, oh, well, the FXV community, maybe they like it more if you're nicer. maybe they will. Maybe I should just try to be a little bit more chill. I mean, that might have still been good. I think he did delete his Twitter, but that doesn't mean anything because apparently you can just get it back if you do that. It doesn't really do anything if you deleted it. What's like a good takeaway from that isn't disparaged? There's gonna be times when FXV is doing real well, and there's gonna be times when FXV is doing like shit, and you just need to learn how to spend less money as a streamer. Okay, like you just need to learn how to, you know, treat yourself when the expansion comes around, and eat beans out the can all the rest of the time. There's nothing wrong with beans out the can, but the little ketchup on there is pretty fucking good.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs and to keep the stream going if you like the content, blah, 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 how that results in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month!
Girl.
How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching?
I forgot how bad that was. I forgot how bad that was. I think later, didn't she apologize? And say, oh, I didn't mean it like that. What do you mean? Like, oh, they should have had... I'm really speechless. Some people do like being talked to like that, but Twitch is probably not that platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might... If that's what you want to do, I suggest you go full throttle, girl. Okay? Do it to somebody that's going to like it. Because most people didn't sign up for that. That's a very niche interest. And can't just push that on everybody. Most people are not going to enjoy it that much.
And then there's this type.
Wait, does someone give some subs?
Is he building a...
Ah, bro, he doesn't have to.
He's carving?
Can I give that money back?
Can he give the money back?
Is there any way I can give their money back? Oh,
Can he give the money back? Can he give the money back?
Again, I'm telling you, you don't have to sub. Like, you don't have to. You can watch the stuff for free. Like, that's the best thing you can do. Can you, like, hold on to your fella's money? We're in the midst of a lockdown. Use it on your family, not me. By the way, mate, you have 1,000 followers.
Oh, man, dude.
What the hell? Where's your donate button, Liam? Don't worry about the donation button. Just come and watch.
Can he give the money back, he says?
Getting us to this point in our stream.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, man. I almost cried. He's such a what a gentle soul. What a beautiful soul, man. Sometimes you can just see someone's soul, like when they're talking. Fuck. Oh my god. It's like, but that's what's. You see that, and I'm thinking, damn, where's this guy? Like, I want to give him all the money. Hold on a minute. Oh, hey, Sir Furious, thank you for the 20 subs, man. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I would say, do you want the money back? But bro, I kind of need it right now. But if you really need it back, I will. But if like I kind of didn't need it. If you really need, if you fucked up, it's fine. But thank you for supporting the stream. I do appreciate it. We can play more ads, yeah. Let's try. Let's try. Oh man, what a cool guy though. That's sweet. That's really sweet. You know what's the thing is, I feel like in my life experience, the people that are the most generous, the people that are always there for you, always willing to help you, like always like in your corner with whatever you need, and like they never put themselves first. They're always thinking of everyone else first. Obviously that can become a problem for people that are very, very compassionate and very open, but those are the people that have usually had the roughest life. Like they've been through the most shit. They know what it's like to struggle. They know what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. Those are the people that in my life that I know have always been the most generous, because they can empathize. They know what it's like. They know when $5 actually is a big fucking deal. Like, it's about having that perspective and like being able to recognize the value of even $5. Seriously. Like, you can go, $5 can go a pretty long fucking way. You can head on down to the dollar store, get yourself, like, the noodles is $1. The pasta sauce is another $1. And that's so much food. And you got $3 extra still.